You would go around with a pole,
Are you?
wouldn't you?
There are 3 DRX players.
Yes, my friend Wojtek.
To me, Bren, this looks like there's going to be a lot of pressure on Boostio and Demon 1.
Absolutely. EG have done their homework. They're going to know as well. DRX were trending towards this B split over and over again.
That sentence.
Flashing a horn over the top.
Females don't like seafood.
Clears them all the way back, nade into the top of tower. You swarm the B side.
Never seen a girl eat a prawn.
You just go into your secondary game counter EG. They're going to drop back, control the
Sorry, I
generator
noticed
areas,
you've got the
and have
prawns
players that would
on the
dish
normal
take
menu, not
arcade
on
away
the
as
boys
post-man
menu.
position.
Did you make a mistake?
Molly lineup.
That's a good voice.
That's happening over towards arcade again, the back of the box.
Why did you put a demon voice on there? Oh my god.
Backside of it, there's the damage being done.
Alright guys, we gotta gatekeep this.
That's like some from
You know what?
Andrew Tate kind of
Molly's
isn't
forced out relatively early, but still the time is ticking.
Seafood is too
Pressure
rich
once
in
more
nutrients
onto
for
them, but
females.
Demon One planted
They
so many
can't
of these
handle it.
shots, running it down into
They just
the
can't
volley.
handle
Didn't
it.
want to
That's
risk too
what
much
they don't
there.
know.
Listen.
I mean, there was no reason particularly to give your life to that, but I can
Yeah,
appreciate
did you
getting
go to
caught
an
up in the
all-boys
moment.
school?
Sound cues get lost a little bit on the big stage.
I swear to God,
I've never
saw
seen a
eat
woman
seafood.
eating
But
seafood.
Demon 1 online,
I've also
last
never
couple
seen a
kills.
woman.
See how precise his aim is. Not a player
the
that
hell is a
actually
woman?
was that important in their win over
Whammon.
Ford. As strange as that sounds,
Bound
because
to
the hype
catch us
surrounding
a bit
him
longer.
playing
Yeah, sure. Out of
after
context,
we
don't
all
look
thought he might
great.
miss it was enormous.
Imagine getting cancelled
We
for
were talking
saying
death,
women don't.
Over and over again for good reason. It wasn't even necessary for them to
An ignorant take for
Zero
every
win.
single
That's
reason
scary.
a take
That
can
is-
be
that's
ignorant.
Every situation,
frightening prospect, isn't it?
especially when they were
But Tom,
winning
have you
Foot's
ever
map
seen a
with
woman
Lotus.
eat seafood?
Isn't gonna
I
feature in
do.
this
I
series
have.
because
It
DRX
might be a
do not want
rare
any
case,
piece of
but
that
I
map
have.
at any point.
Right, this man's a
Very
witch.
regularly, actually.
He's
So,
a witch.
actually, we've got
He's
an
on their
awesome
side.
map
He's
pool
trying
for
to
this.
share the seafood.
He's a
But you can
witch.
see, I think, both of these
he's a
teams
witch.
at the absolute peak of what they can accomplish.
As
Both
opposed
teams
to
like
when
playing
people see me and
Fracture.
they say he's
You know,
a
we've
Mitch.
been cognizant of DRX
Right.
with their
Get it?
That's the level this got to.
You get it?
great on this
That's
map.
where we're at right
Cancelled
now.
over
Over the
fish.
ropes. You're not getting away from that one, Buzz. But you're exactly right as well, Josh. At full strength. In theory, we should have an absolute
He never left. He never left.
match here. Both of these teams fighting for that chance to make.
I've never
playoff
seen a
spot.
woman
The top
eat
8 advances
scampi
don't
or
count.
fish and chips. That's so specific.
And you think about this for EG, obviously.
And I
we've
have
discussed how
seen
incredible it would be
both.
for them to make top 8
Oh
and
shit, what am I
I've
doing?
never seen a woman eat.
You know, Demon 1's first time at event with Caliber and
They're not allowed to, Mike.
You've never seen a woman
I
eat?
think for DRX,
No.
it's one of those series that changes the narrative. It's
Oh,
a pivot
buddy.
point where
Scampi's
if they win
foul.
this game,
There we
people
are.
gonna assume that it's back to
That's
DRX
that.
being
That,
on
that
track.
they were
choose it out
words
of the
just
groups. Okay.
written by a
They can
woman.
make a serious
I don't
run.
like
If
seafood.
they lose here,
I hate scampi and
people
seafood
start
for the
to-
most
Yeah,
part.
Mitch hates all seafood.
really
It
take
doesn't.
seriously the one.
Well,
the
except
hell?
stuffed mussels, which you enjoyed, but because it was
They're
mussels, you
pretty
didn't
good.
like them.
Yes.
There's been rumours swirling around the DRX team about their
Scampi
format.
fans for the environment?
Secret's out.
You can just see it as
I
well.
think
mean,
every
Rosters,
fish,
they've been
I think you
fielding
could
is
probably
back
farm
and forth,
scampi.
stacks feeling
I don't think
particularly
scampi's
stressed,
bad for
but
the
it is a fight
environment.
that's about to occur on
Wait,
the south
why-
side of the map. Not too
what?
many players
Why
Why
are
would
you say
really
them
Scampi-
from?
Random
Why
shit.
would Scampi? Nah, that's
Why
not me.
scampi specifically would not be bad for the
Off of it
environment
now,
over any other
running all the
fish?
way through.
Why? Yeah.
Dart.
What the fuck has
Close to
COD
the
ever
ropes,
done to
but
the
wide a swing
environment?
with an A-Porson and back showstopper.
Ah.
Over and away, down across the zip line. Buzz wants nothing to
All
do with
those
it. Mako
fucking
is being squeezed. How can he
Submarines
survive?
they'd be driving.
Oh,
around.
wow, Marco.
So good. Incredible work under pressure there from Marco. I love the idea from EG on the bonus round, but Jorgamo with 60 health has got it.
Wait.
Whoa, whoa.
He knows he's under.
Brought it back just a little.
He's aware as well.
Wait.
This potentially here.
Wait, how did he know he went
Buzz
under?
out and he's forced it into a 1 versus 1
Oh.
nade online.
What the
What?
hell?
Anyway,
How is he
in the
reading
round, it
that?
matters not. For the heroics of
I've never
Mako,
seen a
what he
woman
was
Mate,
eat
doing
is
on
he
the
coddle.
south side of that
cheating?
map.
Yeah, that's
One
true.
good
Neither
play
have I.
deserves another.
But I've also never
Jorgamo
seen
coming out
anyone
and
eat coddle,
responded.
so
That's a
I have seen
fantastic
both.
clutch there.
What's
Very
cuddle?
enjoyable experience on the third to even
Of Buzz coming
experience
from
coddle.
That to me is the most
Myself,
impressive kill
I ate
out
it.
of all of them.
many times. Gorgeous food.
Doesn't
Wait,
look
Again,
it.
please do not Google it. Whoever has put it up on Google is a fan of Hayes Cooking Channel. I don't know what the fuck they were doing, but they're attempting to
Who's
poison their
winning?
family.
Right now, EG.
Now DRX with their light armor are still going to be able
Jorgamo's
to buy
8-1.
They have Mako's orbital
Jeez.
strike online because
I love
they've
how
got 4
Demon
kills.
One's playing
They're going
fucking
for the B
Brimstone.
exec again. I mean, it's the same kind of thing that we've
Yeah,
seen
DRX tossing.
in 3 out of 4 rounds now.
They were doing this a lot as well against ASE the other day.
And when they used to do this
Swamp
exec,
algae
they would
looks
run a
more
new
appetizing.
So they would start the exec from about
Yeah,
where Foxy
again,
9 is.
it's just
Right
it's
here.
not a good picture.
Flash to set
They're
it
all
up.
bad
Demon
pictures.
One's still holding it though.
Whoever
Now
took
that you don't
this,
have the neon, you have to actually
again,
take that arcade space as
I don't think
Foxy
you could
was trying to
serve.
do with the breach flash.
Oh,
It's
I don't
a
think
little
you
more
could serve that at a prison.
Poke in his face, no Prowler. Won't be getting info off of that one inside the smoke is Boostio. Waiting for the right time to strike, but there's a Nanoswarm at his feet. Has to back away, bit of random spam. Maybe you can get quite lucky with it, but he's going to be backing away. They don't want to give away any lives. Oh my, I mean, the
Oh, no.
Nanoswarms. Snacks getting caught out there, brought down to his knees. It's a
Busio loves getting
versus five.
Nanoswarm
Mako pushing
kills.
forwards, he's trying to equalize. Take away the advantage that might be theirs.
Ethan's been killing it.
Holding on to canteen control, the regression from Com.
What a wide swing.
Really wide swing, and they don't have B main position either. Buzz and RB anchoring towards the side. They have to really just come up with something massive and potential.
Wow.
It was there for RB. He grabbed his 2.
EG's map pick
felt
though.
like
Yeah, Jorgamo once
I feel
more
like this
Yeah.
map
shut
for
it down.
DRX
And
has
Jorgamo's got
always
his
been
second
more based
showstopper
around
of the map
can
so far.
Marco
We're
win
only
them
in
post
round
plants.
5. I mean, it's the end of round
I don't
3
really
by
like
the time he
RB
gets
and
the ult on.
like because
Look at this
with
setup, by the
Phage
way.
you
Just
have
wanna
to be
point
more
this out. The
proactive.
turret holds contact.
I don't think it suits
It
his
is
game
so
style.
common for attacking teams. to
Mako
use a
has to
flash
be
there
one of the
and
best
go,
players of all
your
time.
Your first player in is pre-aiming the turret.
I don't.
Right?
Well, I
The
would
way
just
that
say
EG
in the
like to play
world.
that
I feel
spot
like
is
of
having
all
Demon
time
One
when the
as the
game's
turret
3
That's
years
maybe,
old.
yeah,
The
that's
one that
that-
actually
that's
gets
more
the
so what I
kills.
mean though.
So
Yeah. It's
as
just
Foxy
like
9
of all
peaks,
the last couple of years, I feel like his consistency alone has just been nuts.
The fuck did the
Free-
YouTube stream? Okay.
And the way that EG like to play that spot is having Demon 1 as the turret behind the turret, the one who actually gets the kills.
Do you remember in like the second month of Valorant, we watched those tournaments and you just have people going like, "That's the greatest of all time."
Dash, Edge, Valorant.
Bro, it was so funny being like, bro, the game is a month old. It's the first BO3 we've ever seen. It's like, the greatest BO3 in all of Valorant history. It's like, okay, yeah. Valorant history, that's what it was. People used to use that like there's no tomorrow.
Nice
keep
game plan that
freezing.
Tommy's going to have to adjust to.
Come on,
That's what
YouTube.
his timeout is for. Maybe even to settle the mindset a little bit here for DRX because honestly, it's been a very similar approach almost every
RB
single round for
Neon?
DRX so far.
I don't know.
Leaning into that B split, they haven't really explored towards A too much. They're going for this 1-4 split again.
I'd
Buzz
love to see them run
on
a
both
double
sides really having to
duelist
play safe here. It
with
looks
like
there's not
Buzz
gonna be
playing
too
the
much
other duelist.
attempt of an aggression.
I thought Buzz
Might
used to
be
play a duelist, no?
flashing off
Yeah,
the
yeah,
whip
yeah,
over the
like
top, it
Jet.
looks like as well, just a bit of utility use at the beginning.
Unreal
Smoke.
Jet.
Horn's broken.
But I'd like to see that just because then you
Their sights
could
over.
switch
towards
RB
arcade.
over to like a Killjoy, have him play passive post plants,
Big old
which he's
fear as
very
well.
good at. Him and
Yeah.
Marco be the
And a
clutch
slow approach for
factor,
the first
and you
time.
just need
Might
Stacks
make
to
EG
be
wonder what's
like
up.
do an incredible job as an initiator, but he can.
Online, though, and that is really going to cause a problem for DRX potentially. I've got to point out again though, DRX have still been able to get a buy here. They're going for the light armor strategy, and they've been able to buy.
Can't believe
round 3, round
DRX is
4,
so
round 5.
cocky. Only have Marco playing in the
Here
game
we go,
versus
knife.
all of EG.
Four.
Damn.
Scattered over towards the side. Ethan, Naden, his back. Prowler as well.
Whoa,
in
where
his
the hell
face.
is your ammo going?
A chance. There's a showstopper. Unleashed this way, that way. Satchel's going all over the bloody place. Cannot find a target. No sound cues. He was caught with the ult. Finally fades. Pre-fires it. Does
Wow,
not
what a
find
bad round.
a target. And doesn't even expect them to be on the
Nice.
site. It's Jorgamo, who's unaware inside the smokes though. So a 3v4. A bit of spam again with the Phantom. Landing those shots. Lineups now being played from Buzz.
And here's the issue. Mako with Molly, with Orbital Strike. Look at how few DRX players have guns out ready to take fights. They're all playing the post-plant lineups.
The orbital strike has to be used
Oh,
for
can I
this
get
lockdown.
comfy
It has
today?
to be cleared out there, but again, the post plants. Again, these deep lineups. Foxy 9. What a shot to hit Boostio.
Oh my god.
Instantly returns the fire. They know where Mako is. That's absolutely disgusting. Diffuse starting to
Come
get
on,
stuck.
Buzz.
That Nanoswarm's going to take some time to hit. That's half on the diffuse already. It's bought them time.
Wow.
It's a critical one. Can
These
Buzz
guys
still do
are
it?
EG
Okay,
looking
yours is
strong,
ahead.
bro.
Absolutely
I'm gonna try
not.
fast forwarding
They've
again.
got it.
In the
It
face
keeps,
of
like,
Team and one, this guy
freezing a little
stands
bit.
up to any sort of
I
testing.
don't know why.
Yeah, so is mine. Wait, let me 2x it. Right, I'm at the replay now.
One of the issues that people were talking about when Zest was in the lineup was them playing very formulaically. I don't think it actually matters.
I believe they
which
won
lineup
that
they
round.
use. DRX are always going to try and drop back.
Fuck
into
you,
these
stop
extremely
freezing, you
static,
bastard.
passive post-plant lineup.
Yeah, mine's freezing every now and then.
Situations on Fracture.
Is now the YouTube stream dying then?
EG are just ready
Yay.
to try and fight those 1v1s towards the end of the round.
Time to
They
go
know
back
that
to Switch.
DRX are not going to be in spots to trade for each other.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch this on my
Finally
Nintendo
start to see
Switch.
it a bit fast.
Hell yeah.
The play here,
That's
the
a watch
tempo's
party.
increased. Dart over the top. Foxy Knight's lit up. He's scared. He's
Oh,
worried.
wow.
He's gonna get spammed as a nade at his
Oh my
feet.
god.
Slaughter right now.
Oh my god, Tom.
The call is made by EG.
Massive shock
Straight
dart,
to him, yet
but
Mako
Tom just whiffed so
returns to the
hard.
fire. The Sheriff doing so much work.
As does the Shock. But this is a 2v4
Wow.
where Buzz and RB have been able to pick up weaponry.
They immediately retreat back to halls as well. Still maintaining that drop control. Buzz
Look how far back
doesn't actually
Buzz is.
have any
Oh, he's
nanosomes to
actually
play
just
the
going
line
to rotate
from
all the
that
way
position.
around.
Oh, he's so far away, isn't he?
Clearing out the side here, Com, making sure that
He's probably, yeah, he's just joining up with fucking thingies to do lineups.
rotation here, showstopper, straight
Oh,
across.
wow,
Didn't really stand a
showstopper?
chance there.
I
There's
guess
Molly
just
as well
'cause
that was
the-
Oh,
sent
why?
back.
How are you still so far behind?
I don't know. It froze again.
Thrifty.
I'm already on the next round.
I'm at 28, 27, 26, 25.
I'm 1 second ahead of you, Mitch.
Exec, where it goes through sand, and we see a couple of
I
different
just
ideas from EG
2x
on how
as
they
well.
want to
Maybe I need to refresh 2x.
EG blast pack up, Jorgamo
I mean,
into side,
we can always
and he
click
ends up
pause
missing, getting
for a
taken out
second.
by
No,
some
no, no, no,
fantastic
no, no.
share shots from DRX. A
I'm at
massive
7,
Na, 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 na.
5,
split,
4,
but that would give
3.
me a lot of confidence
2,
in DRX to just
1.
And we're about the same
Nice,
movie.
guys. Nice.
It's just if it freezes, that's a problem. It keeps like lag freezing for me.
Look towards it. So Stimmy with the drone.
Southside crunch on the Thrifty.
And
I love how they have to half bite.
Oh,
Oh, wow.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. What a pinch.
He's not messing around.
That
He wants the
second
action,
shot
he
from
wants the
Jordan
smoke.
was
Valorant.
disgusting.
Oh, mine
Still
just
no
froze
one
as
better
well.
as Ethan aftershot towards the side.
Oh my,
Boost
what a
out.
fucking
He
play.
supplements. That tight
What does the
squeeze,
genius-
everybody has fallen. And Buzz, the only reason he's still alive, he's well away from the action on the north side.
No,
of the map.
EG
Let's
lose,
see
blame
if he can
pot.
do it again.
EG
The
win.
triple face will deny any
You
chance.
give credit to
A
Boostio and
Thrifty,
Demon.
that's
It's crazy how that
back-to-back
works,
from
isn't
either
it?
team.
Incredible
Potter,
stuff.
you mean
Love the
paycheck
idea from
stealer?
EG.
Ha.
Some
Got
fans are
him.
asking me, you know, how does 100 Thieves make it?
I do
to
find that
the
funny, bro.
Tokyo?
All
Well,
these
one of
Potter
their
haters
stats
when they
made it
blame
there.
them for losing,
Southside
and then when they
crunch
win,
coming
it's like,
out. Lovely stuff to see. We've seen a
well,
couple of teams in
actually
the
no.
Americas pull
When a
this one.
team loses,
Seems very
it's definitely down to the
unconventional,
coach
but
because
with
their
the combination
strats
of all of
don't
your
work.
utility,
But when a
could
team
be
wins, it's
extremely
100% down
oppressive
to the
play
players
against.
in their aim.
And I think this match in general on Fracture
Shut
is
the
a
fuck
clash
up,
between two
morons.
styles.
People who
Really
know what they're
big,
talking about.
Very different styles. The Desk talked about it a little bit with
Why is my
Tom's
Twitch lagging
Sober.
now? Yeah, mine was doing that
Blade on
earlier.
the
That's
other
why we
side,
switched to
the amount of
YouTube.
North and South side crunches
I haven't had any of them weird
Oh,
bugs
for
though that we had
fuck's
yesterday.
sake.
that are going to happen.
God damn it.
What?
You're already
I just
seeing
froze
some
again.
form of adjustments. They know that they're actually going into these splits. They have to give a bit of treat as well. That's why Fox is on that line. Lockdown's going to be used. They need to try and break this one. That's an aftershock. Shock darts?
Wait,
Can we
why?
bring Zest back?
Yeah.
Why are they
It
still
didn't
trying
help.
to do?
I'm not too sure what the goal of that one
Why are
is.
they still trying
Not sure how it would
to?
even land, but it means that
Three.
3 players are detained. They thought that that was going to be cleared out here. Straight into tower. Easy pickings. Skipping a hole.
What the fuck happened this round?
They
These kills are RB's
aftershocked.
I'd love to
They
see that from Comms POV,
aftershocked
'cause I don't know where he
the
was even trying to,
the
fire the shock
lockdown,
darts from, but they
but
were
the
clearly
shock
intended to land
darts
there.
missed.
That must be very precise.
Make sense?
Yeah, how
we
much
go.
health does it have now? I can't even
Away on
remember.
the
I
side.
don't know, but the aftershock doesn't break it, but a full
So
grenade
it's like
does, which is
200?
Lucio couldn't
and then
land
it-
the clean shot. Aim wasn't reset.
It was like 180 or some
Lucio
shit.
being used as well.
I don't know.
Even one out in the open. Up to just Ethan.
oh, it's
Oh,
200
I
HP.
think I was correct.
round
Spirit
ahead
is
of
it the
him.
same
When he's
thing?
up
There you
against the
go.
Rolling Thunder,
What a
At
guess.
this point, just got to back away and save. But yeah, it would be interesting.
200
to see
doesn't make sense. I was thinking
what went
about it
wrong there
like
because
That's
EG
literally
were
what
you
you
said
said
it.
at the round.
Yeah, I mean, they were
for
purely
Nate to
set up thinking
land
that,
on it
okay,
and
we're gonna
kill.
lock down.
Yeah,
We've
200.
got some sort of
For Nate
No,
to
but it
land
hasn't even
beside
got to
and
land
not
on it.
kill.
And there are a
Yeah.
No, it does.
very
It does. It
small
still
positional
pretty much
adjustments you
kills
can make
it.
with your lockdown
The
tunnel,
the outer
depending on whether you
grenades
wanna
can
commit
kill the
or not.
lockdown.
Yeah, but
right,
it
so in
depends
this
how
one,
close
just
you
stuck
land
towards
it,
the end
right?
of it.
Like
Yeah,
how
this
close
is
those
right. This
nades
is him
are.
getting caught towards the end. I mean,
Like,
he's already
you
used his
can't do
shots
it
at
with,
this
for
point.
example,
He
just
gets
one
stuck
outer nade
inside tower.
isn't enough, as
Poor
far as
guy.
I'm aware.
Right.
Easy
Okay.
pickings for RB though.
Oh no 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 no,
Yeah,
not
so
one out.
what I was
Two
saying
and three
before
or
was
four,
that you,
but-
like, for example, you can... Lining up at nade is more difficult. So that's why I don't mind it as much. Because
You think lining up a nade is more difficult?
well, because the spread, if you throw it up in the air, like at distance, the spread of it will be, like, it's not going to land exactly the same way every single time. It's
Yeah,
more
but most
difficult
of the
than
times-
anything else that was used in the past to
And if-
destroy it.
But most of the
Like
times you're
shotgun
nading a
darts.
lockdown, it's easy. Like you think about Sea Lotus, you just chuck it on the wall. You can't
It
miss.
depends where they place the lockdown.
Well, there's usually only ever
Whereas
one
with
place
like
they
shot
place it when they go
darts,
see.
you could have lineups for literally everything. With nades, you'd need to be in a more specific position.
Which isn't something Raze will typically be doing. I guess for that round maybe.
To supplement and help out in the back.
I think generally though
It's this one. It's a 2 versus 2.
okay because if there's enough inconsistency to it that people will miss, people do miss, and if you miss, you're fucked. Like a lot of the time that ruins your round.
Forwards, blitzering pace, Jorgamo to clean it up.
Big play from Jorgamo there too, but to me, it's
And there's
Boostia that's
DRX
the
to
hero
win.
of the
My
round,
pick'ems.
as he
I
was
mean,
in
they're
the game
fucked
against
anyway,
Foot.
so it doesn't really
You
matter.
see him scratching the back of his head, wondering
Thanks,
whether,
Navi.
yeah, we played that pretty well. I got a couple of kills while I was stunned up. I mean, that one on Stacks is a round changer.
Oh, yeah.
Stacks is able to get in, but it's the combo of utility. It's very good breach utility as they come
God,
through.
Jorgamo is a good
Hunter's
raise.
Fury there putting enormous amounts of pressure on the people coming into sight, and EG are trying to flood defend A.
Love Potter.
Very different idea compared to how they're defending B by getting
Harry
those,
Potter.
retakes off, challenging other
It's
areas.
not to go back to Hogwarts.
EG are really trying to wait until DRX have thrown those smokes and then pile through them with Breach and Sova util. And this is the thing, DRX are just going to run
Let
the
me
same
guess, you
kind of
bet
execs
against
over and
EG?
over. They're not a
Maybe.
team that changes very much. That's been a major criticism of them.
There's not much nuance in their playbook. That's what we were hoping to see, I think, heading into this tournament, and you have to be ready for this.
It's less a criticism of EG and more
The ropes,
just,
will you be able to
I
get out
always
the
think that
satchel? You will not escape
DRX are going to do well,
sights.
but they're looking a bit rough
This
at the
time,
moment.
EG are not set up to be able to flood defend A. Because they went for that play
Yeah,
over towards Dish. Now we're
Jorgamo's
gonna see a
satchels are so
different
nice.
application of the defense. Marco,
Playing this so nicely.
Fuck's sake,
with his
man.
orbital strike
Trying to
and with his
piss me
molly,
off.
can't be pressured. There's nobody pushing tree. So this is a really good setup for DRX right now.
Should be in theory. Here's a lockdown.
Orbital strike can get rid of that.
But I don't think anyone wants to. Like I do, they still have to be using this one. It's a wide face there. Foxy9, he was alone onto the site. He's taken out early enough. A tap onto it. Spikes there. Aftershock round the corner, round the side, facing RB. Man of the hour. Reattempt, reaggress right here. Com sticking gets
Wow.
half right through the molly.
Nice.
Oh,
All right.
oh my god, my stream is literally
What a
buffering
lifeline,
every
it's
4
still
seconds.
shut down. Demon 1. But they would grasp it.
Fuck you. I might actually have to switch back to Twitch if it's like this. What's going on?
Stacks with the clutch at the end. And you can see, they were still getting contested. That push through door put a lot of pressure on DRX. They also forced out the orbital strike early, so it couldn't just be used on the plan. But here's that molly. Mako uncontested, no flank on the retake. And in the end, even after Tom got half, it came down to this 1v1. Whoever won it would have been able to secure the round.
Yeah, but if I don't
Stacks
2
with the
times
only
it,
his third
then
kill of the match
we
so
are
far,
all
but he wins the whole
completely
round on the back
off
of it and knocks
sync
EG down onto an eco.
watching it. And the thing is, it's been fine for the entirety of the first series, sped up.
Jump a bit at it.
It's the most important series.
Really a kind of beginning to a round there, but Foxy9 was pre-aiming where the dart was last time.
YouTube knows.
Really quite concerned of being crunched. I do like the approach though. Slow default. Over the ropes though. RB is going to be rejoining the rest of his team. So they were just hoping for a bit of aggression when EG's on that half bite.
Which makes sense. EG went for a crunch last time, south side. And now at the minute mark, DRX are going to start to group up and go towards somewhere. Foxy9 and RB are 2 away. Look at the timing, though, that EG are taking. Similar kind of timing. 1 minute on the clock, they go and clear out an area. So this is just an info play. DRX, though, should be able to take a sight off the back of this. They might be too slow. Nevertheless, the economy advantage should win them this round, but they are going into 5.
Yeah, they are going into 5. The read is there from EG, all the way pushed through. Nade gets them in, double satchel. Shorty in his hands, but he's right up in the air. Easily shot right out of the skies.
I guess it is an eco. It's funny how close some of these rounds must have been for them to end up on an eco after just losing one.
Away, but okay. No kills.
Yeah.
Com is going to feed himself into the maw at some point. But it gives us a little bit of downtime here. Coming into the half, I'm sure both coaches are going to have a lot to say in terms of helping their teams reinforce the situation. Tombizz already used one of his timeouts, remember? And I think just in general, the coaching clash is so interesting to me, Brent, because there's been a lot of conversation with the Pacific fans about how Tombizz managed his timeouts and the selection of rosters that they put into the game and how tumultuous everything seems on the DRX
Oh, they're just
side.
going to leave him.
And all of that comes from Tombizz, and the coaching staff.
Oh, leave him. Leave him. He would have saved the classic.
You have Potter, whose timeouts have been extremely impactful whenever EG have needed them, and it has also built, changed the roster in a way that propelled the team to success and has added a lot of good structure. She's
going to die to the bomb. Yeah, true. I guess he was close enough at that point.
I do think that the arc or the...
They were trying to stun him, though. That's the thing.
They're on very different pathways at the moment, and I think that's one of the big things that Tombizz got to figure out in order to have a chance to win this tournament.
So far, DRX have been making quite nice adjustments. That's why you're seeing the timeout forced by
Do it for Owner.
Not exactly sure how Stax and Owner are related.
He really likes the word vamos.
Yeah.
He really likes Ono when he pumps his fist.
Vamos!
Right. Yeah. I forgot about that connection, but you're absolutely correct. Yeah.
But I mean, the vibes overall for DRX. I mean, we're on the topic of it. It's been rumors swirling around this DRX team in terms of what roster they're running. Talk of potential burnout as well. Like, not really feeling it heading into the tournament ahead of time. This match is really a chance to dissuade a lot of that and try and get some confidence back overall. Yeah. But I will say, you look at Stax. I don't think I've ever seen him this stressed early on in a tournament. Yeah. Too many smiles, not too much joyous whimsy. It's been quite stern.
There's got to be a lot of pressure on him as the IGL to try and figure out a system when it's constantly changing underneath him.
Exactly.
And not just that, I think he's individually struggled at times, in their games against PaperX domestically, to be able to get a good read on how to punish that team while they're on the...
Yeah, I kind of feel that as well. I feel like with
tough times. But
if any team is going to win an event from Asia, I think it would be PaperX. And not because I think that their team will consistently be as good as they are. They just go through phases of looking unstoppable and then they have to fix some stuff. Whereas DRX is more consistent, but
oh wow, what the hell?
They're going to win an event.
It's a random spam, it's a random spray all the way through. Water lead going straight through an exchange as well of bullets. A flash as well to try and push through, and it's a 3-2-1 swing into the smoke. Lit up though. Jogo can't hear anything, doesn't know that his position is being swarmed, and there we go.
Oh, wow.
Round the back, and just like that, blink of
Jogo's
an
having
eye.
a great game.
That's the last
yeah, he's
round
playing
of this
very
first
well.
half. It's over.
So interesting the way that they were playing like a flanky retake play over towards B, and then a hard anchor defense on A. The initiator utility, immaculate from Ethan, from Com. I mean, there's a flash there to be able to completely blind Foxy9. All the rest of the breach utility gets used to stop them coming through, and then there's a dart on the wall to help support Jorgamo. It's all beautiful from EG, and they go up 8-4 at the half.
Jorgamo.
Finally adapting as well to a lot of that pace that DRX were throwing towards into the A side as well, so back and forth. It's an 8-4 half that we find ourselves in, sitting at here with EG leading so far for Fracture. Quite an interesting one. Let's find out what the desk has to say and break it all down so far.
Thank you very much, guys. What a great half for Valorant. Just good.
Just good. I think it was a masterclass.
So good.
EG, honestly, it's interesting to see the differences in utility here. DRX, they don't want to use much because they rely on the post plant. And EG are happy to burn up the layering of like the flashes and the darts, and putting them in so many different positions as well. Early round to find first bloods, but then supporting their sight angles as well. It's actually so beautiful to watch.
And if it's not a dart coming in, it's also Jajimo, who has been so proactive this map, be it in these early south side takes where he's fighting off of a dart from Compton.
Yeah, this game think
for the
Jorgova has
team,
been
or if it's in the retake.
definitely the
But
best
Dark
player.
Flash is coming in to support
Fox
the
is gonna
side
be
anchor,
quiet,
and he's
but-
the added layer to that.
Really
It can
healthy
change.
sign for them.
For his team. And on top of that,
Yeah, it's
just
so many good
players to lean on.
winning rounds in ridiculous
Well, that's been the
fashion.
good
This is a
thing.
guy
Is like,
who
yeah,
we
you've
don't get to
had.
see on the
We
race
know
much
what
anymore.
Demon can
He's
do
been
already.
roll-swapped over the controller,
We've
but you
had
can't forget,
huge
this
performance
guy was
from
like considered by many
Boostio,
like
and now
one of the
Jorgova.
best race players in North America, and he's showing it here on the international stage.
Yeah, absolutely. Popping off in this first half, and it put EG in so many good positions to close out rounds. We were talking about DRX's ability to flip 4v5s. I think it actually even came, that first post-plant came with the, I think round 6, right, with the 2 Sheriff kills from Marco on A side. That was about it. That was, from the first few rounds, the only positive that DRX could pull.
Yeah, now heading into this second half, DRX is good on attack. You can see it's about 50-50 on this one, but with the, or excuse me, on their defensive side as well.
She's
But with this
constantly just
composition,
gonna say
you don't
G
have quite as
versus
many tools
EG.
to support your side anchors, and you're gonna have to be playing the retake a lot more. The thing to look out for, though, in my opinion, is how Stax and RP are combining their utility. Can they get similar value with this fade, with the flash starts to scan as EG's executing?
Is this music what we can hear now also playing in the
second half
venue?
alongside that supportive utility he does have.
I mean, let's see what
I
they
don't
can
know.
do, because if they don't, then they're going to be losing one map down already in this very crucial game and be dethroned off the group stage alliance.
Oh,
So I
I'm
don't know
feeling
what's gonna happen,
tired
guys, but
today.
Let's send it back to Josh and Bren and find out.
How you feeling, Tom?
I'm
That's an
not too
excellent
bad
point,
right
really.
now.
I mean,
I
it's
haven't
not
even
often
I haven't
that
even had to
DRX
bang
end up
out
losing
the
in the group
Pepsi
stage as well. Brought
Max
up in our
yet, so
game
you know.
yesterday, Josh, you know, they've lost 2 matches
I know what you're about
in
to
their
say
group
then.
stage international appearances ever.
Ball
And
buff
that's
is
10
real.
currently played,
Agreed.
Yeah.
which means they got an 80% win rate.
That's not
quick
bad.
maths right there. Quick maths. 80% win rate in the groups, and it's not a great start. Don't get me wrong here. EG have clearly come out well versed, well prepped. The map pool is actually kind of shaken out quite nicely for both of these teams in the theory of it, but it's EG who have
Looking at the
lead.
Japan stream, the music is definitely playing at the venue. Oh,
It's a
good.
must-win pistol round, I think, for DRX.
Yeah.
You know, normally when they get the success on this map, I think about it being potent on the attack side. Although we were talking, even when we were casting them against ASE, that their defense side against DFM was really good.
Waves of the utility being used as well to try and take this tower control, but they're all grouped up in there. Could be cause for
Go on,
concern
Buzz.
because they're
Go on,
all
Buzz.
grouped
Oh my
up.
God.
The right click is tearing them to pieces. Buzz having a field
it's
day
still
from
not enough.
behind. Ethan,
Wow.
he does help
How
them
is that
out.
not enough?
Close to Jenny, they get themselves onto the site, and they do have relatively decent post plan. I believe this is a reflank attempt by Com to the back of tunnel. He's going to be meeting, Foxy9. So wins out that fight, a critical one here for DRX. It's evened it up into a 2 versus 2.
And now I think they should have a good idea about where RB is, that it was a double flank. However, you can't be completely sure of that. Foxy9's got good utility as well to stop anybody peeking from tower that could potentially isolate a 1v1 on site. Winnable for both sides here.
Look at this, Aftershock still available. Is it in a position where he can really use
Oh.
it? Tap onto
Oh.
it, gets him off, it's a swing.
Wait, how did
the
RB
one
get
on
that
one.
kill?
Don't know.
RB sticking,
He's
he
got
gets
it
his
half.
half. Jump spot gets him off a tap, it forces the fight from Ethan again. How does he want to play this one? Round to the
Well
side,
played.
and there
Well
it is.
played.
4 for Ethan. This guy has been an absolute menace to any team that goes up against
They've all
EG.
been bloody good.
Latter half of the regular season in Americas, throughout all of playoffs, he's been reaching new heights.
He's been
Is
a
that a
rock.
100 Thieves sign?
In terms of all of the utility and then crucial moments like this,
Why?
Ethan is the rock that EG can rely on.
Why not?
You've heard Potter talk about it previously as well, how much his experience and communication means to them in the game. Boostio's also given him and Com both a lot of credit for helping him.
Ethan's a very
funny how
Yeah, that's
handsome
really
chap.
well played by
By
both RB and
Wolves.
him in the clutch there, but Ethan gets just that tiny
Yeah.
play towards the end. And I think that's a nail in the coffin for DRX's
When does
chances
Tyloo
of
play?
fracture
Hopefully
Barons.
never.
Crazy happening.
Are they even on org
What the
still?
hell?
This round was
Well, they are an org, but
win.
I don't know if they're in Valorant.
9-4, staring.
No, they're not.
They were. I just don't
Potential
remember.
map loss here for DRX.
Wait, they were in
At this
Valorant.
point as well.
I'm pretty sure they
Game
had
plan
it.
gonna be
Or
to
they
try and find
announced they were
somebody
going to be or something. I don't know.
Typically what they end up doing on the eco rounds of these.
They're not a very
Yeah.
big organisation, are they?
Smokes drop down, just
Tyloo?
free to go, but
Yeah,
there it
they're
is, it's hit.
decent
EG
size. Yeah, they do have a
comes to
team.
the site. This was potential nuisance there, just sitting himself down.
They're
into
playing
arcade,
in the
and
China
attempting to stop as well
qualifier.
and get the spike
They're in round
denied.
3,
Wow,
and they're
but
currently 3-0.
not too much really getting done, and this is
Oh,
looking
okay.
very healthy. EG, if they don't lose anybody, it's a fantastic
They
anti-eco.
are, for fuck's sake, it's always
clean.
Tyloo that
Extremely
just
clean.
has stupid player names. There's a player called Sorry My Bad.
Nevertheless, you can see that they're also aware of the way that DRX
Are you
want
taking
to
the fucking
defend
piss?
B. The main way that DRX are going to defend B is by having one player hard anchor around Dice or around Tower, and then Stacks and Mako are going to find time to push through the smoke like that. And
Sorry,
even though
my
Stacks
bad.
only has a pistol in that situation, I think that's something that EG have to be very aware of. DRX have caught timings against a plethora of teams, including Attacking Soul Esports, where we saw them get the win yesterday.
There it is, boatload of utility. Send flying, arcing right over towards drop. So control of that's going to be gained now for EG. And talking about the health of
His previous alias was
so much danger in this
Godsent,
round, even still for DRX.
which is a much cooler name.
This bonus, rifle in the hands
Imagine
of
being signed to Godsent with that name.
What this guy can do.
True.
Destructive.
It's like if I was called Navi.
Drone to lead it in. That's an aftershock. Use to disrupt it. Just pound for pound.
You want to watch the Navi game? Sure. Tune in to Navi's watch party on twitch.tv/Navi.
Still have the nade. Flash to accompany. It's all combined together. Doesn't actually connect there. Satchel, the movement.
Wow.
It is nice, but Arby was ready as well to contain. Stacks from the side, all the way through spawn. A fight to be taken. Boostio!
Oh my
Mate,
god.
he is so good.
Spots the third, and Demon 1 has also got a sight set on him. They know exactly where he is, but the movement is quite gorgeous. Foxy9. So a little jiggle out to the side with 4 bullets left in the rifle. A reload risked.
He was ready for that angle.
Thinks that the position could be anywhere with 30 seconds into the round. Spike out into the open.
Oh, that
Not a lot of
timing.
health to work with. Needs to force an early fight.
Now that Boostio's gone silent for so long, Buzz was worried he went up.
Okay, Spike gained 15 seconds though. Is he really going to try and pivot? Is he going to clear this corner? No. Knife has to be out as well if he was to make that timing. And so there's a gamble in the 1v2.
Nice try, I guess.
But DRX, they do win their buy round. They stop that bonus from really getting away with too much.
Yeah. EG with worse weaponry for sure, and still a good attack idea. The utility and the way that Jorgamo entries onto this site is dangerous. It's difficult to work with, and DRX had a decent answer. They didn't use all of their utility just to
It's
fend off
important
the
kill
first
from
few
Foxy
probes.
there.
And now there's going to be an armor difference, but we know that that doesn't make too much of a change in terms of how teams play. I'm looking towards Boostio because he's only 1 away from that lockdown. Of course, Ethan 1 away also from the Rolling Thunder, so that depends which one you particularly want to prioritize.
Shot dart.
It's going to be Ethan.
Yeah, Nanoswarm was broken, I believe, off of the initial load of utility sent flying. Look how
Oh, this
active
push.
Boostio is here. You don't see
Look,
Killjoy players do that
how
often.
active
It
DRX
isn't active yet. I mean, DRX trying to take the fight straight out of
Mate,
halls.
Brogos Chaz is so
Got my eyes
salty,
locked
found
onto the
peace
minimap,
here.
trying to take
Nice.
your role.
Yeah, so that was fended off.
So
Foxy
YouTube
goes
fixed
down.
itself now.
And now
I don't
with
know,
the
mine
space on the
lagged
map that
slightly
Boostio's
a
got, as
second
you
ago,
mentioned earlier,
but
that's going to allow
I
EG
might
to
be
go
a
through
split
the rope
second
and back
behind you.
over to him.
I don't know.
He can set up for some kind of north side push.
I didn't try and two
It
times
looks
it
like
again.
Ethan's going to try and ult them into the players or something. I mean, Ethan's going to be asked to do quite a lot here. Both of the breaches battling in A main.
Jump spot, a chance. Okay, all committed. New Stacks was there. There's a dart at his back. The aftershock slowed to a crawl. Smoke dropped down as well. It's cut it all.
Wow,
away.
Boostio.
Oh,
Wow.
supplement and swing through. Fight to be taken.
Oh, and he
This
doesn't
way,
die.
evacuation.
Holy crap.
Oh,
Shots
they're getting
rattled
bodied.
off.
That is
Yeah.
immaculate from EG.
How has
what a
Boostio
play.
not died?
How creative is that? Find a player at door, breach ult them, Sova dart them. You've got Jorgamo coming through on one side, Ethan on the other.
It's the
This
Potter
team's
effect.
creativity is unbelievable. You think historically, it's DRX that we've discussed as the team that creates set plays. How many teams have a strat called Vision Strikers or DRX? Almost all of them.
Yeah.
And yet, in terms of the creativity...
Where
and
did
the
Vision
set
Strikers
play,
go, by the way? What's that team
we're
now?
watching them
I
get
forget.
outdone.
This is their team.
Dude, Stacks
What's that?
not only got breach ulted,
DRX
also then
Vision
got full
Strikers.
blast.
There's an aftershock used.
He's got no chance.
Wait, Vision Strikers were DRX, were they?
DRX, I'm pretty sure is the
They're
sponsor.
vibing.
Yeah, Spirits are
So like
hard.
Vision Strikers was the
Forcing the tie
org,
out.
and I
Last
think
one
they
here
got
for
bought
DRX,
by
11-5
DRX or
on
some
this map
shit.
here of Fracture. That's the evolution of this EG team. I mean, come in with these really excellent ideas. And I said this before as well in Americas when we were watching a team like EG. What point does a gimmick comp just become the meta? What point does it no longer be a duo?
I remember them being really good for on Haven.
EG have got a lot of success. There's a lot of evidence behind them in terms of this strategy comp. They have
I enjoyed
so
watching
many
Haven.
ideas, twists and turns. The playbook
Kang got the bag. Yeah, fair play. Fair play to him. He is one of the goats of Korean esports, so I don't mind.
13-10. It was actually individual huge moments that were carrying them through. We had Mako going crazy on Fracture, for example. There is no way
literally
that
just
individual can
+Foxy 9.
outplay the waves of utility.
Well, I guess also
that
King was there at a point,
on a
wasn't
set
he?
strat like that. EG are just almost guaranteed to be able to get a player advantage or get their way into sight.
And
It's
luckier.
impressive. And it makes it very
Oh, yeah.
hard for the individual brilliance on DRX to shine
He's
through.
playing through Ascension, right?
Looking
Wow.
for answers.
Well, actually, I think I might have seen that article.
He's playing with D+.
EG making sure that they control any level of tree aggression.
Might
early
stop
on there.
chatting
That's
at
why
this
they have
point.
a slow pace to begin, but this is just going to be a Killjoy ult play.
I'm in your thoughts.
Alarm bot first to make sure nobody was flanking through Arcade. And this would be extremely effective against somebody like Buzz, who's been anchoring tower a lot. But DRX have read it, and they're playing off-site.
Fully away.
Oh, I like that.
Fury right in the gap of where
I
they were gonna be
love how
standing.
they're comboing shit
I tell
together.
you, man, this
Like the
playbook you print out, you'll be
stuns
weighing
from
down the desk.
fucking Ethan
It's so
have been
deep, it's so
insane.
good.
What was your
Just
name
those
in high
extra
school?
elements they
Surprisingly, it was
throw
still
in.
Tom.
You think it's going to be standard? Not quite
No way.
at all.
Oh, I like that, though.
Just a nade to try and clear out tower. Satchel, the movement's quite nice, but again, another nade to push it back, so Foxy 9 can't quite swing onto this. Fights taken, tower cleared out. Job might be done there, but disrupt this post plant setup again. A taste of their own medicine. There's an aftershock waiting underneath tunnel. Find him a couple of seconds, but a fight needs to be won out here. Com, Boostio, playing together. Tap onto the spike. Boostio wins his. Fault line's really nice.
Wow, bro.
Oh take it to
my
him. It's
God.
Boostio. Beams him down. Rifle in hand. Util to
I'd
supplement.
love how happy he is every time he like gets a
solid anti-ego
3K or
puts
something.
EG up
He's
at
so
map one.
happy every time.
This match, or map, has been a nerd's delight. There's just so many cool things that are being showcased here against the DRXers playing their standard game. We've heard those high-pitched Boostio excitement noises quite a lot so far this tournament.
man.
They've only played 2 matches, 1.5.
We're breaking a mic.
All right, can DRX pull something out here? The
Uh-oh,
7-round
Foxy.
deficit.
Oh my.
It's an orbital strike!
Oh, and he went into a
Oh
net.
my
Get
God.
out of harm's reach.
No one even used a rifle.
EG, stop. I'm
Not
close.
likely, man. They're playing a different game.
Yeah. I mean, this is the Valorant of the future.
Yeah, Project A, blah, 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 whatever it is. Stimmy
Abilities
dropped
don't
down.
kill. Honestly, I honestly think
Finish this,
Valorant
that's
must
what
have
EG is
must
saying.
Now
hate
Giacomo's going to have a showstopper
hates
online.
Yeah, and here
that
it is.
quote. I
It's
reckon
a
they wish they
snowball.
never
The
said
ult's
it.
rotating behind
Yeah.
Dice, though, not
Oh
clear.
yeah,
Buzz, he does put
one
that
of the
down.
few
Mako
things that
smoke.
they've got wrong.
To help out his
Abilities
teammate.
don't
Aftershock
fucking
misses.
kill.
Does it clear
They
it
brought
in and
out
out,
Raze
weaving
with
this way,
2
that way. Buzz,
nades.
can he get a little bit more? He can.
Don't
Straight
forget about the
through.
fucking
Jenny's
rocket
watched
she
four.
has.
Brings down 3. Doesn't find Demon 1 though. Before he can get any much else going. RB left alone to do the most. He's brought it to a 1-on-1 Nightfall. It's there. Dodge though. Demon 1 not tagged by it. Spots it out. 35 seconds. This is to stay in the map. Demon 1.
30
This guy
seconds
really
left.
is the final boss. Don't want to be going up against him. Grabs the spike. Seconds left in the round. Take his time ever so slightly.
RB has been the clutch monster in Pacific.
He knows he's in spawn though, right?
Man stuck. Where's the positioning? Where's it coming from? Demon 1 stuck into the corner. Peeks it wide. A jiggle. Forces it. He knows where RB is. RB. Pressure mounting. Can he do it? Wider face. Wider swing.
I mean, RB
Really being
needs to make the
tested,
move now.
challenged this way, that way. Haunts up in 5, but really does he even have time to spare. He doesn't. And just like that, map 1
That was nice, man. Run.
in the books, wrapped up. The pretty bow on